My name is Sabrina, and I love to find out about interesting stories and traditions. Today, I'm going to tell you a true story about a wolf. Over 800 years ago, in the little Italian town of Gubbio, everyone was having a very hard time. It was a freezing cold winter. Everywhere was covered in thick snow and ice. In the freezing forest, the wild animals could find nothing to eat. They were starving. So they left the forest and went into the town, hoping to find some food there instead. Luckily, the people of Gubbio felt very sorry for the animals and wanted to help them to survive. So they started to place dishes of food in their gardens. At least that way the poor animals could find something to eat. One night, a wolf came out of the forest and entered the town. He was searching for food, just like all the other animals. The people were frightened. They locked themselves indoors. In fact, the wolf returned every night, searching for food, but nobody wanted to help. The wolf hunted the other animals because he was so hungry. The people of Gubbio decided that they had had enough. It was time to get rid of the scary wolf. So, a group of men went into the forest. They took their weapons for hunting. They were going to find and kill the wolf. But they do not find him. No matter how much they search, the wolf remains hidden somewhere in the dark forest. Days and weeks passed by, with no luck. The wolf continued to enter the town every night and to hide in the forest during the day. And then something very interesting happened. A man called Francesco visited the town. The people told him all about the scary wolf. Francesco told them not to worry because he knew how to speak to animals. He would sort everything out by simply speaking to the wolf. So, everyone headed towards the forest, following Francesco. Then suddenly, as if from nowhere, the wolf jumped out from behind the trees. Everyone apart from Francesco was so very frightened. And then the most amazing thing happened. Francesco began to speak to the wolf in the wolf's language. The conversation went something like this.
Vieni qui, fratello lupo. Voglio che ci sia la pace e prometto che non soffrirai la fame. Ma devi promettere di non fare più male agli altri animali o agli abitanti di Gubbio.
This means, come here, brother wolf. I want there to be peace, and I don't want you to be hungry, but you must promise to be good to the other animals and to the people of Gubbio. The wolf listened with great interest. Next, Francesco reached out his hand towards the wolf, and the wolf raised his paw, placing it in Francesco's hand. It was a wolf's handshake. Everyone could now see that an agreement had been reached.
Grazie, Francesco. Sei bravissimo.
The people of Gubbio agreed to feed the wolf, just like they did for the other animals. That way, he wouldn't ever feel hungry. And the wolf agreed to be friendly with the people and with the other animals. In fact, now everyone would be happy and friendly because they are all well-fed and cared for. Their problem had finally been solved. Every day, the wolf entered the town in order to eat the food that was left out for him. Now nobody was scared of him and nobody was harmed. He would even play with the children. He was their best friend. This happy situation only lasted for about 2 years. Because then, unexpectedly, the wolf died. The people of Gubbio were so sad about this. Suddenly, they had lost their great friend, their brother wolf.
Arrivederci, carissimo fratello lupo.
Please remember that this is actually a true story, although it happened a very long time ago. Personally, I think we can all learn a lot from this story, especially how important it is to treat everyone with kindness and equality. And it really is very interesting to think that the problem was solved just by speaking about it. I think that's great. Well, thank you for listening to my story about the wolf of Gubbio, and I look forward to seeing you again soon for another interesting story. Bye for now.
Arrivederci, carissimo fratello lupo.